It's not over.
It's not over.
Hey everyone.
Hey guys. Let me put my phone up so I can see the comments.
Is it just me or is the coloring really weird?
Yeah, it is kind of weird.
Leave a comment. Does it look weird
Maybe
to y'all?
we need to move back.
Maybe so. Oh. Sorry. New setup. Well, not really new, but...
Well, the hay is in the way.
Ah!
The hay is in the way.
Oh. There you go. Scoot it on back.
Scoot it on back. Yeah.
Well, they left.
Yeah. It's okay. Better. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Trying to see how I can get on here. How did we do it last time?
You had to go to our link or something.
Oh, found it.
That's weird. Sorry, everyone, while you're watching this.
Thank you. They said congratulations.
Oh, awesome.
But they already left, but... Oh, found it.
Here we go. Sorry, guys. We're trying to get this stuff set up. Sorry, everyone, while you're watching this.
Let me turn my volume down. How's everybody's day?
All right. Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
Hopefully
That's our... She's the one in Dallas with that bought that house with all the wildflowers.
Beautiful perennial garden that we want to go see.
Man, that's what I'm saying.
Hey,
Hey,
Prep for Eternity.
How are y'all?
Thank you, hedgehogs. It is awesome. 1,000 is like the benchmark, right? Like that's where we're trying to get to, and then beyond.
I'm so excited. We did not at all think that we would be able to reach this goal. Like when we first started YouTube, I didn't even think. I thought this was like it was gonna be like a family thing. Like it was like for me mostly. I wanted to see the before and the after, but it's exciting that we're able to help people now. That's so cool.
Yeah, like she said, she really started it just to document where we started from, and then it just kind of began to be a thing. I don't know. She started videoing and posting, and then we seen other people doing it, so then we got into editing videos and really pushing them out, and it seemed like no matter of time, it just kind of began to take off.
Where'd my coffee go?
Your coffee's over there.
Oh, there it is.
Sorry.
Ew, it literally is attached to a spider web.
What? It wasn't when I put it there.
They did not build that spider web in a matter of 2 minutes.
Anyways, it's our normal coffee time, so this is what we're doing.
We will let you know when quiet time is over, and the next one that comes outside is going to be grounded.
Thank you. So yeah, it's our normal coffee time. Time that we normally just sit around and drink coffee. We normally do it before our live, but we had to push. And apologize for those that seen our post at it being at 5. You are not mistaken. We had to move it to 4 because we have family coming over later today. So we had to move our live from 5 to 4. So for those of you that are like, oh no, we almost missed it or we're late. No, you're not. That's kind of our fault on that one. So we do apologize to that for moving it.
My dad, they live in Florida, so he was able to come by, and because me, my 2 sisters, and my brother, we live here in Texas. So they come here often. Well, mostly not for us, more for the grandkids. If you have grandchildren, you know, you understand that. So they came into town, and it was super exciting. They got to come to church with us, and they took us to CC's. I don't know if everyone has a CC's in the States, but yeah.
I don't know.
We like CC's. It's just free. It's
all you can eat buffet
pizza and salad. I got a lot of salad. Their ranch is really good. It was really good. I don't know. I
don't really go to CC's for the salad, so I don't know.
Oh, there's my dad. He's on here.
Yeah, I normally just go for the pizza. I mean, why not?
Nathan napped.
I did. I took like a 30-minute cat nap, which is not normal, but it felt good. I tell you what.
I can't take cat naps.
I have to. That's the only kind of naps I can take.
If I'm going to nap, the nap has got to be at least an hour long. It has to.
That's not a nap. That's like a full-on sleep.
No, that's a nap.
No. To me, a nap is like 15 to 30 minutes.
Oh, Kiana's on here.
Oh, hey!
Did you nap, Kiana? You should have napped.
It helps. It helps. Yes, coffee time, exactly. I love the taco pizza. They don't do taco pizza anymore.
Well, not here. I don't know if they do at other CC's, but they didn't do it.
That
here.
was my favorite pizza. I would eat like a whole pizza by myself.
Thank you.
The coffee is good, by the way.
My coffee has to look like me. If it looks like me, it's done right. His is usually black.
You can't see mine. Well, I guess you kind of can, but yeah, it's black. I put a little bit of honey in it. That's about all I do. Most of the time, though, I'll do one or the other.
Our dog just came up here looking all cute.
Trying to sneak one now.
Nice.
But yeah, it's so yeah, they don't here they don't do the taco pizza anymore.
Thank you, Hedgehog's Homestead. They shared us on their
awesome.
our channel.
Thank you so much.
Laying on the bed, I'll be at your house about 5. Yeah, that's what we were thinking. 5 is good.
Yep, no worries. But yeah, taco pizza is really good.
Yep.
That was my favorite. I always enjoyed it. And then they don't make it here anymore.
Yeah. How was everybody's morning? Church was awesome.
Yeah, church was great.
It's really nice outside right now. It was raining a little bit, but overall, I mean, it's really nice.
Yeah,
this is perfect, like, play outside weather, but the only reason our children are not allowed to play outside right now is because they're in quiet time.
Yep.
Our children get at least an hour of quiet time. I had no idea they had quit doing that one. Oh, yeah.
It's sad. But yeah, beautiful morning, or afternoon, I guess, right now. Like she said, it's kind of a little brisky, has a little wind to it, but I mean, the temperature overall is great. We're supposed to be getting some rain this evening, which is a huge blessing. We need the rain. We haven't had a good rain in a while here. So we definitely need the rain. Looking forward to that. The only issue is we would love to be planting right now, but we have a cold front that's moving through this next weekend. Friday and Saturday is supposed to get below freezing again. So we can't really plant out too much. We can't really go out there and
plant.
Plant.
But did any of you guys start starts? I know Hannah Pierre, she started a bunch of starts. Like, her squash starts are looking amazing. And it's like, if they just have to hold on just a little bit longer until they get put out in the dirt, because like he said, that cold snap, they will not survive. So we're all just so impatiently waiting to put our plants out. And
I did see the front that was coming today, but I don't think it's supposed to get too cold tonight.
I don't know.
I didn't see crazy temperatures.
They are starting to flower. See, I told you. They're looking good. When they're happy, man, no stopping them.
Have a bunch of starts.
Starting a brand new homestead. The ground's not ready yet. Oh, nice.
That's always fun. Like,
that's fun.
It's annoying, but it's fun. Like, starting from fresh is always annoying, but it's a great adventure.
See, we say it's too early, but your plant, I mean, once you start getting squashed before everyone else, like, then we're going to be like, oh, yeah, you did it the perfect time.
Yep. Would they prep for, we got our English peas.
Planted this weekend. A little late, but hopefully we didn't do peas. The reason why I didn't do peas is because I never get them out on time. And I want to be able to grow peas and enjoy peas. But by the time I'm able to pick them, because I'm a ways late at planting them, I'm already ready to rip them out and put squash there.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're a little limited space, so we have to be mindful for like where we put stuff, how long things take. So I just kind of end up having to rip them out. But you can eat the actual pea plant itself. It's not just the peas. So there have been times I cut the peas and then I did try to saute them. They tasted regular. They tasted good. But most of the time I'll kind of rip them out and give them to rabbits. Yeah. And the rabbits love them.
Yeah, I don't know. Peas are okay. I like peas, but I don't think they're one of our top crops.
Nellie loves peas. It's just we don't have time. Like,
yeah.
Texas is so hard with that type of stuff because it's like you have such a small window of this type of weather where it's like 60s to 70-ish. You know, that weather is perfect for peas and greens and stuff. But it's just, you got to be quick, and I'm not quick when it comes to that. I rather just try to put things in in this
Yeah.
when it's hotter.
Yeah, if you miss that window, it's missed.
Yeah,
Type of thing.
it's hard.
So
Unless you get shade cloth, you could buy shade cloth, but we don't buy shade cloth. We're kind of just like, it's all right.
yeah, and we're still trying to kind of work on the planting area that we have, and expanding it and be able to get the soil ready to plant more in more areas and things of that nature. So we're still working on that. It's an ongoing process. You know, we try new things here and there. We try to do other things for our soil, because it takes a while to work your soil. I mean, if you're starting with new fresh dirt, it takes a while to really work it and get it to where plants will grow and thrive in that environment. So
You want to make sure they're on a good foundation.
yeah,
I would rather I would rather buy a homestead, wait an entire year just building the soil and then planting the next year than rushing and planting in soil that's only going to give you plants that are just good enough.
yeah.
We moved from Oregon to Tennessee.
Yeah,
Nice.
that is a major change in growing things, because I don't know how the winters are there in Tennessee. Depends on what part of Tennessee, I think.
But I know Oregon, it's got to be like where I lived in Washington. Anything grows. That soil up there, I'm sure your soil back in Oregon was beautiful, and if not, I'm shocked. Like, we didn't have to do much of anything. It was beautiful.
80 degrees in
80
South Carolina.
degrees in South Carolina. Wow.
Yeah, it's I think it got up to 80 the other day here in North Texas.
Yeah.
We've been hovering in the mid to upper 70s the last couple days.
Right.
And I think Central Tennessee. Okay, so I'm trying to think.
Geography skills.
Yeah. Cuz I know of Knoxville and I know of Nashville. Those are the two areas in Tennessee I've been to a lot. So I know those areas. But yeah, the temperature here has been pretty good, and like she said, now it's pretty warm, and it's supposed to stay up in the 70s, I think, most of this week, maybe in the 60s, and then next week it's supposed to dip into like the low or mid 20s, I think, next weekend. So our temperatures are just roller coastering right now.
Yeah. They said, my Oregon soil was amazing, and the soil here is lacking a lot, but I have plenty of land to plant. Nice.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. It's just got to build the soil. That's it, and it'll be great for years and years to come. That's just the key.
Yeah.
That's so funny how soil can be so different. Like our yard, I want to do a soil test so bad. I want to do two of them. I want to do them in our garden, and I want to do one outside the garden in like our regular, yard, because the soil is so different. Like, it's so crazy what organic matter can do. Like, it blows my mind.
Yeah, what really working it and treating it right and getting all the stuff in it to do. It's amazing what it will change, how it looks.
I love that our grass is growing now. I'm starting to see big patches of grass. When you raise rabbits and you have a rabbit tractor, that grass is important. Very, very important. And we get a lot of different kinds of weeds in our yard, but a lot of them are edible to the rabbits, and they love them.
Yeah.
So moving the tractor in different places and making sure they get all that good stuff is so important. We were kind of scared because between our dog and the children, they run through this yard like crazy. So I was afraid he was more afraid that our grass wouldn't come back. A lot of it is coming back, so we're definitely thankful.
Yeah, you always have the walking path in your yard. And like she said, especially with kids, when you get a walking path, they just run that grass to the dirt, literally, and just kill it. So I was really concerned about it coming back, which I think majority of it is. There's still some heavy traffic areas that may not, but you know what? Over time, it'll work itself out. So
it's so crazy how every year, like, we watch completely different weeds and weeds. I say weeds, but different grasses and things every year in our yard. Like, there's weeds I'm looking at right now I've never seen before. Yeah. It's so funny how the wind can blow all this stuff in. I'm really curious. Do you have if any of you have a plant app, I have one. It's a plant ID app. We have so much fun, like just clicking pictures on all the different things in the yard to see, can my rabbits eat this? Can the chickens eat this? Can we eat this? You know, it's so cool. It blows your mind how much we can actually eat. Like a lot of plants are edible, like a lot, and we don't do a lot of chemicals here. Well, we don't do any chemicals for a long time.
Yeah.
So it's just like, that's pretty cool. The only thing we have to watch out for is the dog. The dog goes to the bathroom in the yard, so it usually goes to the rabbits unless it's growing more inside of our garden area, which we still get things popping up in the garden area because of the good soil. So it's interesting. Like, we've been here since 2017, and we had those, what are those trees called? My word. The ones that we just planted. Not dewberry.
Mulberry?
Mulberry. We had 2 mulberry trees pop up in our garden, like out of
Randomly.
nowhere.
Yeah.
And so we transplanted them. And I'm really curious to see how the native mulberry goes in our yard, because we don't have any trees in our main yard, so it's like full sun all the time. So we were excited to do that, to transplant what we found in the garden over there. So we shall see.
If you have any neighbors who use a lawn service, a lot of weeds come in on the mowers. Yeah, thankfully, we don't. Our neighbor that used to live next to us, he cut his own grass.
Right.
And then they ended up moving out, and no one lives there now. And outside of that, everyone else around us is empty lots right now. So thankfully, we don't have too many of that happening.
Right,
Great, she's gonna lift me. Oh no, it messed up like the camera. There we go. But yeah, so thankfully we don't have to deal with that too much. And we cut our own grass here. I don't have a lawn service come in and do that. But yeah, I agree. It's amazing how they'll transplant things and seeds will come in with them and all of that. So definitely interesting. And like she said, the mulberry trees, we just transplanted them probably a couple weeks ago. So we're really hoping that everything works out for that. We really hope the mulberry trees take in, get root, and begin to really grow. See how like white, like
it's just
like
I don't know. It's just weird right now. It's okay.
Yeah. So yeah, the mulberry trees, we're excited about that. I think it's going to be interesting to begin to transplant those.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I think it's cool too when things just start popping up. Like the elderberry, we have a bunch of elderberry right now.
Yep.
I ended up propagating a ton of pieces, so all my friends are about to have elderberry. Well, people like, especially here and nowadays, people are starting to see the benefits of the berries, like for elderberry syrup, etc.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are making them, but in order to make them, they have to buy the berries. So
thank you, Spring Meadow.
That's awesome. It's a win-win when we don't have to buy them. We all can just make the syrups without that. I'm super excited. I have high hopes for our elderberry bushes. Although it's like you got to keep up with keeping them down and all that stuff, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Cool with that.
Yeah, because the other medicinal plant that I'm excited about this year, if they come back, is the Moringa tree.
Yes.
The Moringa, that's going to be another one.
We planted our Moringa a little later in the... We should have just waited until now to plant them.
We should have.
But it's fine. We'll see. Oh, hey, we have a bunch of them, so we could totally do that. That's fine.
And right, yes, Spring Meadow, elderberry is easy. Like, it just requires water. Like, if you water it, it will grow, and it will do really well. Thank you, Bar Run Forge. We appreciate that, Troy. But yeah, elderberry, whenever we figured out the... Wow, I just lost my train of thought. Whenever we figured out how easy it was, especially to propagate them, man, that was so easy. We could just cut it, plant it, and let it go. And we have 4 elderberry now, right? That's in our garden? 1, 2, 3. Or do we only have 3?
2, 3. Yeah, we had 4, but I ripped one out and gave it away, I think. But yeah, so we have 3 more.
Yep. The thing with elderberry, though, is we didn't realize that at first, is that you have to have 2 different varieties for it to produce the berries, right?
Right.
So that's another important thing that we didn't know because we got two of the same varieties. We planted them, and then they grew really well, but we never seen any berries. And we're like, man, what is going on with this? And then we started doing some research, and I think someone let us know, oh, you got to have a second variety. So we had to get another variety of that elderberry to plant next to it. So hopefully this year we'll be able to get some really good berries and flowering on it.
I'm really excited. Like, I'm so excited. We have so many medicinal things right now that are popping up. Well, we've always had our oregano, our lemon thyme, our sage.
Yep.
Our lemon balm should be coming up very soon. We have a lot of things. I'm planting comfrey and borage, which I'm super excited about the comfrey. So excited.
I'm trying to see what he said. Sorry. I lost it. There we go. Guess you knew, but the moles ate the entire root and killed them. I guess they knew how good it was for you. Oh man, that's worrisome because I think we have moles here.
We do, but Daisy is pretty intense with the voles.
You just need one. Wow, that's weird. Someone told us we needed two. That's interesting.
Well, it's okay.
Either way, we got 3 now.
Well, I want to make moringa powder. I want to dehydrate the leaves and pulverize it into powder.
Yep. Yeah, buddy.
I'm not outside. Can I tell you something?
What, son?
Blue watch.
Yeah, I'll let y'all.
Yeah.
One kind, but many plants. Elderberry. Oh,
No.
We have 2 kinds of elderberry. I forget.
Carmen, is part-time over?
Yes. We have 2 kinds of elderberry, but I forget which kinds we have. Well, they're both canadensis, but they're different kinds. So
Yeah.
we're good in that aspect.
That's what we plan to do with the moringa as well. Yeah, I hope our moles, because we do have moles, like she said, we do have them. Hopefully not as bad though, because I was zoned out when she was talking about it. But our dog likes to eat them, so she will dig them up and catch them, and she will catch the moles. Because she's like a hound dog, so she smells them, she hears them, man, and once she goes to town, she'll dig a hole so fast and catch that mole. She's caught probably like 5 or 6 moles here, so hopefully that kind of keeps them away.
Yeah. We got a lot of hawks here. It's so crazy. They fly around all the time, but you know what? They have not tried to get our chickens.
Praise
Thank
the
you,
Lord.
Jesus. We have so many hawks.
Yeah.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
Honestly, where we live in a weird way, this is like a bird watcher's dream. We see so many different kinds of
So
birds.
many.
So many. We have moles in our yard right now. Hate that.
Yeah, moles are no fun. Elderberry bushes, trees are very aggressive. They can grow in about any climate. Yeah, they
Trying to
are.
keep it.
Yeah, they do. They grow crazy. They grow real fast and real quick. That's for sure. So that's I think that's why it's so crazy because you don't think to grow it. Like now that I get into gardening, I thought elderberry. I feel like more people would grow elderberry. Like I thought it would be a huge
like he
thing.
said, it's aggressive and it's native. So you have to keep up with. It's a lot of work to keep all of them down. Like, I am always out there digging up pieces of it so that it doesn't get out of control. And a lot of people don't want to do that. They don't want to keep up with all that.
Yeah.
So I can totally get it. Why? Because I mean, it's a little labor intensive sometimes. When it's too happy, which it doesn't get too happy here because we have to keep up with the water, because they do like water. The comfrey, man, I'm so excited. How do you guys use it? What I'm planning on doing is I'm gonna definitely be eating it, making some herbal balms with it. And I'm going to be cutting the leaves to make fertilizer. I heard it really stinks when you do that, but it's worth it. I heard it's amazing.
Yeah.
And even just a throw and go. Like I heard you can rip the leaves off and then throw them. So I'm super excited for comfrey. And it's great for the rabbits too.
All right, Joy, you have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks
We appreciate
for stopping by.
And God bless you, sir. But yeah, I mean, like she said, we're really digging more into the whole medicinal plants that you can use. Where do you get your comfrey?
Where do you get your comfrey? I actually went online and ordered comfrey roots, because the comfrey is so cool. You just take a cutting from the root. It could be a small thing, and then just replant it and it'll grow.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got mine from Etsy. I think I just went organic comfrey roots, and then I just ordered it from there. It was very inexpensive too. So don't get because comfrey's very aggressive as well. It's like out of control. So get Bocking 14 comfrey. That's what we have. Bocking 14 does not reseed. Like, it's sterile when it comes to that. Like, the seed wise, it's made to be that way so it doesn't get crazy. But you can grow it from roots. So Bocking 14 comfrey, and I think Bocking 4 as well. So
using it as part of our
Bye, Spring Meadow.
Around our fruit trees.
We are using it as part of. Oh, nice.
That's interesting.
That's awesome. I heard it's great. I heard like the fertilizer is amazing.
Yep.
So that's exciting. Seeds.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you can.
We got our comfrey from
Perma Pastures Farm. Nice. Cool. They have a website then.
Yep.
I have comfrey going here too.
They use it for animal feed and
Yeah.
great mulch. I got it from Perma. Wow.
Oh, nice. So
Okay.
Perma Pastures Farm is
There
a
you
great
go.
place to get it. That's why we're on here.
Interesting. Thanks for that.
Awesome.
That's amazing. That's very cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. I'm so excited I'm telling you, the rabbits is a whole nother game. I need to make a video about our
Foraging.
goals for our rabbits. Like, I am planning to cut their feed bill in half, if not more. I am trying to get them eating a lot more forage, creating our own dried hay and things like that.
Yep.
We have tons of information on medicinal ways to feed our rabbits.
Yep.
So I'm super excited about that. We plan on going straight to Mook Composite.
Yep.
We want to get rid of our New Zealands. There's nothing against New Zealands, but our particular ones, our buck and our doe New Zealands, are very skittish.
Yeah.
They're not as friendly, not at all friendly compared to our Mook Composites.
No.
So we have a whole new thing we're going with our rabbits. We're probably going to get a better tractor, smaller tractor done. There's just a lot of different little things we're going to be doing.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely a lot. Like she said, we're making some changes up and stuff like that. And even with the water system, I have an idea on the water system I want to do with the rabbits that are trying to be more self-sufficient with that. Catching rainwater, things of that nature for them. But that's down the road type of thing. But I want to try to make it to where we're saving as much money as we can on these, because I don't want to just be pumping a bunch of money into it and then us not getting anything in return for it. So if we can cut our feed bill in half for our animals or for our bunnies, I mean, that's a huge plus right there. Homes.
You can pet while Nellie has them open.
I believe
if she's with you.
we normally do about 7 or 8 weeks old whenever we try to get them to new homes, because by that time they're weaned and we're able to sex them at that age. So we normally try to wait about 7 to 8 weeks, sometimes even 9 depending. But that's about the time. We don't like to wait too much longer because if we can't, if we're under.
Bye.
Thank you for coming. God bless
Love you.
So if we can't sell them, then we're going to have to process them, and we process them between 12 to 14 weeks. So if we don't sell them before then, that's when we're going to end up processing them and putting them in the freezer for us.
So our baby bunnies, they go to new homes around 7 weeks. So as soon as we get them out of from Mama's cage, we plan on selling them. We have 3 available right now.
Yep.
They're actually Mook and New Zealand cross.
Yep.
They are friendly rabbits.
Yes, they are.
But that's because our children, they play with them all the time. They are about, what did we say? Like 9 weeks?
No, they're 9.
Yeah, they're
9 to 10
weeks
right
we have
now.
a red one, and 2 brown ones. super sweet.
Yeah.
We need to sex them again. What did we say they were?
The red one, which looks like Peter Rabbit, is a girl. And I think the other two are boys or bucks.
Yeah, so they're ready to go. And then we have full Tamuk composites that are 2 weeks, but I'm pretty sure all of them are going to be spoken for.
Yeah.
We have some people wanting them, but we're going to rebreed her again very soon.
Yeah.
To get more from her. She spits out some beautiful rabbits, and they're
beautiful
always
coats.
so sweet. So yeah, that is our goal. Honestly, I want to get some really sweet rabbits going because it's hard to sell rabbits that are skittish, and I won't sell rabbits that are skittish.
Yep.
I'm like, if you want a pet rabbit, I want you to fall in love with this rabbit, take care of this rabbit. This is like any other pet you'd have, a dog, a cat. I want you to want to spend time with this animal, because I would hate to sell an appeasing rabbit and you get rid of them. That'd make me so sad. I could have ate that.
Yeah. She's not lying.
I mean, come on, man.
That's food on the table. I mean,
so terrible, but that's just what it is.
Can I hold the bunnies too?
No, only pet them.
So yeah, that's something we always try to keep focus on is profit versus food. You know, I mean, if it's not going to profit us, then we want to try to make it to where I'm trying to make it to where it's not washing us out again.
It's just the quality is not great right now, guys. I don't know.
It's not. There we go.
Yeah.
Well, it just went back.
I don't know. Oh my goodness.
I think it's
we're just washed out right now. It's okay. It's fine.
Sorry. What'd she say?
Oh,
Leah.
hold on. Let me read it. I want some of the Tamu babies. I want to finish up my cage. Yeah, just finish up your cage. Let us know.
Let us know. Because like she said, we have ones that are pretty much all spoken for now. But we will be rebreeding her in the next couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So then we'll be able to get some more babies going with that. So let us know whenever you get the cage ready and everything. And just let us know whether a doe or a buck or both. And we'll be able to have one spoken for you on that. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's important. I mean, never be afraid to try to find ways to cut your feed bill. Many times people think that you have to buy the pellets or you have to buy certain foods and stuff. But if you're willing to work for it, like we've even done a rabbit garden before, where we grew things specifically to feed our rabbits with. We did hays and lettuces and things like that. So it's important for you to find other ways, not only to feed your family, but also to feed the flock and the rabbits and the animals you have as well.
Right, and you want to feed them good stuff.
Yeah.
It's like I don't get it. Like sometimes people have, let's say, chickens.
Me.
It's okay. We're just gonna be yellow for a little bit. So some people have chickens and they're just feeding them a bunch of old scraps and rotten food and stuff that they cooked for dinner and all this stuff. I get it, but for us, I want to feed our animals the best. And the reason why I want to feed them the best is because we're picky about what we eat.
Yep.
So when you're picky about what you eat, when you want to eat really well, when you want your children to eat really well, I'm not going to feed my animals just anything. I'm not just going to buy them just anything. I'm going to treat them like I treat my children, and I'm going to want them to eat well. So I'm so excited. I'm telling y'all, I'm so excited to be learning more about foraging, learning more about just medicinal plants that animals can eat. It's so exciting. I have all these ideas of videos coming soon, but I like to try it first before I post a video. So maybe we can get a few months into it and then we'll post a video about that.
Yep. Thinking of getting seeds and sprouting for them.
Thinking of getting, yeah, I've heard of that too. A lot of people do that for ducks too.
Yeah.
Even though ducks eat anything, they eat all sorts of bugs out of the ground and weeds and stuff. But seed sprouting is super cool. I see them do it for chickens. We've actually thought about doing that before, but it's just we just haven't bought the seeds or anything. And our chickens, thankfully, are in a pretty good area where they get a lot of scraps and forage and stuff from our plants from the garden and stuff too.
Yeah.
Man, Comfrey is going to change the game for us. I just know it. I'm so excited about that.
Yep. And like she said, definitely more videos coming on things of that nature. Because like she said, we don't like to push out anything that isn't tried, because we don't want to give a false sense of, hey, this works, and then really it's not. So we like to definitely try it out, see how it goes. That way we can explain it in detail, give you all good information, and be able to tell you the pros and the cons for it, at least for us. And then if you try it and get different results, then you'll know that, hey, actually this does work for me or it doesn't work.
Right.
It's important to do that. We don't want to give you all a false narrative on something that we haven't even tried yet. So it's just something we do.
Something we do. Gotta run, guys. Oh,
Bye,
God bless
Pastor
you, brother.
Lon.
Thank you for coming and watching our video. We're probably going to end it really soon. We wanted to just hop on here and just say how thankful we are for you guys. And we're thankful that we hit 1,000. I'm so excited. We need about, I forgot how much I checked, but we need about 1,600 more watch hours to be monetized. But just hitting the 1,000 is like so much hope for us. We're so excited to do that. Perma Pastures Farm. Oh, you know what? I've actually seen that. I've seen a video. We might follow them because I'm pretty sure I've seen that a video like that. I'll check after we get off here. Yes, baby.
Can I put the ones in the?
No more petting.
Yeah. So, yeah, the chicken tractors, because we've thought about that too, because we've had the idea of possibly trying to get meat birds. And if we do that, we would definitely have to have a huge, or not a huge, but a good-sized chicken tractor to be able to move them around our yard and be able to get the feed and everything.
And once we do that, I'm throwing seeds all over the yard because it's just worth it to me. You can buy like all sorts of wheat and barley seeds and just throw them on the ground and they'll start popping up. And moving the tractors, we move them. You're supposed to every 3 or so days.
Yeah.
So if you're doing that, you'll keep your grass low and everything should be fine.
Yep.
Our issue right now is we just need to get rid of our swing set eventually.
Yeah.
Very soon, hopefully.
Swing set and that old chicken coop that's falling apart.
Yeah, the old chicken coop that's falling apart. And then once we do that, then the grass should be up enough to where we could be moving the tractors more often and there's more space for that.
Yep.
I'm excited. But yes, thank y'all so much for coming by. We love you guys. Keep being encouraging. It helps me. And, comment on the videos and let me know if you have any questions, some advice. We will take advice all day. We're still learning. I feel like we're all learning. We never stop learning.
Yep.
So thank y'all. Have an amazing Sunday. We're thankful for you guys taking this time out with us.
Yep. God bless y'all, and we'll see y'all next time.
And now it works.